Hello everyone, welcome back to the crossword. Today's Thursday, September 4th. Late with the video, but not because I've been playing Hollow Knight Silksong. I haven't. I probably will. We'll see. Not in any urge. I'm not... I enjoyed the first game, but I haven't been like eagerly awaiting the second. Train unit, car. One means of going up a hill. Car? Oh, did I want to say T-bar? They love talking about the T-bar you use in skiing. Relative of a goal, a turn. Down. You could down something if you eat it, and you could bolt something if you eat it, but that's pretty wild guess. Alt country is a thing you can say. Reese Witherspoon's role in Legally Blonde, well, that's L. Down. Blah, maybe, like as your mood. Builds, I don't know. Tap it. Tap it. Your toe? Fictional kind of magic and talking animals. Land, not kind. Narnia, I imagine. Baseball Great, who said, if I just tried for them dinky singles, I could have batted around 600. That must be Babe Ruth. Playground retort. R2 is kind of the only one that fits here. CTB is not very good. Part of an airplane is the cabin. Where Davy Crockett died. The Alamo? I didn't know that. Athlete tackling El Capitan, say. A climber. A rock climber, presumably, but there's a B? Untouchable. Immune? You're down if you're blue, sure. Goalie's stats, saves, pretty much the only thing that matters. Genre for Sunset Boulevard. It must be noir. What is this? Tap it. Alp. Alt. All. Ale. You tap like a keg, but you don't tap ale. I don't know. A bunch of fruit may grow on it. Grapevine? That fits, except saves would be wrong, and I don't think it is. Oh no, sorry, Narnia would also be wrong. Hurry. Race, maybe? R2 could be wrong. Wiped out. Erased? Yeah, let's say R2 is wrong. Hello? My keyboard? Blank International. Channel scene in hotel rooms worldwide. CNN? Does that exist? I don't know. I can't remember the last time I turned on a television in a hotel room. Deck the Hall's contraction. 'Tis the season. Blank Tiago, largest of the Cape Verde Islands. No idea. San maybe would fit here. And then we can fit erects here. Playground retort. I can so. It is CNN and Sao. Okay, so it's like Portuguese, not Spanish. Designation for some audio connectors. Designation? I don't know what you mean. Ins and outs? I don't know. REHS? Maybe saves is wrong. I don't know. A bunch of fruit may grow on it. Inch toward is to edge toward. Had the reins, you led? Give and take. I don't know. Lend, maybe? Not really. NY Rangers home. Is this Madison Square Garden? Oh, mono audio connectors? Sure. Give and take is a swap? Word with stop or prize? Door stop, door prize. Financial support. Lending. I don't know. Problem solver's cry. Eureka. Blank that love, so gentle in his view, should be so tyrannous and rough in proof. It sort of sounds like you should be saying, alas that love. I don't know this line. Oh, financial support is backing, actually. Lose firmness. It sags. This looks like a last. Maybe mono is just wrong. Designation for some audio connectors. I don't know. Goalie stats still looks like saves. So I think there's something weird going on with these downs. I mean, it keeps highlighting this as the revealer. I'll get to it when I get to it, but punk subculture, emo. World capital in central Anatolia? No idea. Woke. I don't know. That little thing you do? No idea. In Nits for Cinephiles? Turner Classic Movies, maybe? Gossip is dirt. Traffic director. A cone, a light, a cop. Who popularized the proverb, with great power comes great responsibility? Well, that's Uncle Ben. But this is rearranged somehow. And also it's the wrong length. Struggle to decide. You waver, you flip-flop. One of the Addams family, Gomez. Slowly diminish, erode. Inventors question for a startup, to which these reply, yes. Do... I don't know what you're talking about. Woke? Awaked is not really a thing? Struggle to decide. Like temporize, kind of? I'm on a roll. Spreadsheet units. Cells, rows. In good shape. Well, I don't know. A clown is a goof, or to clown is to goof, I suppose. In good shape, you're fit. Corn syrup brand, I don't know. Dyeing technique. Don't know. How do you say this guy's name? Jungian archetype? Anima, I think. Who popularized the proverb with great power? Yeah, all right. This looks like a climber, doesn't it? Something climber, but we're not saying rock the right way. This is climbing. Climb is going up. I don't know what's going on here. So maybe I'm on his right still. Like, I see that this is climbing up, and it could be climbing up rock. Oh, maybe it's a rock climber, but the whole thing is written backwards like this? This would be Ankara then. And this is grapevine, but it's written backwards. The Anivaparg. Yeah, very funny. This is what, a reshow? No, it's a washer. What am I saying? Oh, audio connectors. Yeah, like RCA had male and female connectors. That's true. So this is RCAN? No, this is Spider-Man. Or they want me to have less knowledge. Yes, that's how you spell Spider-Man backwards. Woke. Roused. That little thing you do, a tick. Struggle to decide is to agonize. Does it something up? Dying technique, I still don't know. Corn syrup, I don't know. Book of Mormon book. I don't know. A fool is an ass. Eli's. Traffic director. Oh, I thought there was a C, not a Z, excuse me. A cone does direct traffic passively. Ends? Is that a thing, maybe? Enos. That's some weirdo from a Bible thing, isn't he? Worker who likely knows the ropes. Oh, with something down. A washerwoman? No, that doesn't make sense. They don't use ropes. Something washer knows the ropes. Yeah, I don't get it. Chops. If you have the chops, you have the ability to do something? Maybe? Place offering a rise and shine breakfast? I don't know. Sounds like IHOP. High-end suit. Armani. Didn't he, like, die today? Saw a news thing about Armani dying today or yesterday. Locale for a couples cruise. Couples cruise? Couples cruise. I don't know. Something is a little weird here. The couples cruise ought to have an apostrophe at the end somewhere, right? Like ES apostrophe, a cruise of /for couples. I wouldn't be surprised if it usually doesn't, but in the crossword, they're usually pretty fastidious about this kind of thing. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Milieu for the flying Walendas? I have no idea where they're from. Epitome of simplicity. Makes me think of wallabies, though. I don't think it's Australia. ABC is the epitome of simplicity. Flying down to Rob. Lion Keeper? The MGM has Leo the Lion. Not the MGM. MGM has him. Start to count. Although it's actually a tiger that makes the noise, right? That's what I hear. Or something like that. Start to count. Discount? Maybe? Corn syrup. Still no idea. Plant watcher? Like green plants or like nuclear plants? The factory, a factory watcher. You might call them like a supervisor. Would you call them a soup, maybe? Well, weddings are unions. Write as music. Compose, arrange, I don't know. Subs. Could be heroes like sandwiches. But that should be 6 letters, I think. Invite from atop the stairs, say. You let someone in or up? Like if they're buzzing your apartment? When ties get untied for short. In overtime. Something in 3, I don't know. Helped temporarily with over, tided over. A window washer with no ropes, I guess. Chops. I don't know. Locale for a couple's cruise. Something ship? Maybe? Something seas? The flying Walendas must be a circus thing. The big top? Obsessed with something, you are into it. Reed in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I want to say Lou Reed. I don't know who that is, though. Celestial omens to some. Comets. Flying down to Rio, apparently. Is this notate? I guess you notate music, sure. No idea what this brand or technique is. Make tears if you weep. Mind meld? It's 2 words. So I don't think it's about like Vulcans. It might be about meld in a card game. But I don't know how you could say something about that in 3 letters. Mind meld? I don't know. Does it something up? Does it for a startup? Investor's question for a startup. Does it climb? No. Does it scale? They do ask startup people that a lot. And all of these are things that can scale. Plant watcher? I don't know what they're talking about here. Chops. I don't know. Couples cruise. I mean, IHOP could be wrong, but Into and Weep turned out right, so it's probably not. Start to count 1. Right, like if you're counting 1 is the first thing you're going to say. Blank in 3. Fate in 3. Cute in 3. Auntie in 3. What is this? Minces, I guess, means chops. Checkmate, mate in 3. Noah's Ark, a couple's cruise. Very funny. Oh, it starts with L. Maybe it is Lou Reed. Mind meld, ESP? It's kind of a melding of 3 words into one that has something to do with a mind, I guess. And then this can be heroes. Ask up. OSHA watches over plants. Okay. I have no idea what letter this is. I'm just going to guess all of them and see what happens. This is the only thing I have wrong. They'll give it to me. Caro and Batik, huh? Okay. Well, I got it. Let's check out the mini. National Park in the Canadian Rockies. Aspen, maybe? Elevator choice, up or down? I don't know. Floor. Means of transport in Seattle, San Francisco, New York. Subway? Metro? Closest pal, a BFF. Unlikely chef in 2000 Pixar film, Rat. Honor thy father. Text notifications and alert. Jones, Nora Jones exists. Number of thieves faced by Alibaba, 40. Banff. Loose item, fry. Oh, a ferry. I guess those places do have ferries. That's true. How many of these ferries have I been on? I've been on a Seattle ferry. I must have taken a ferry to Alcatraz when I visited it as a kid, when it was a tourist attraction. Have I been on a New York ferry? Like, famously, there's the Staten Island ferry. I've been to New York. Pretty much the only time this would have happened when I was there for like a weekend as a teenager. I mean, where is the Statue of Liberty? Is that on the island? It is, right? Let's see it on maps, maybe. Like, I don't remember going on a ferry, but I do remember going to the Statue of Liberty. So we must have taken a ferry there. There's not really any other way there that I know of, right? I think that's true. The Ellis Island Ferry Building, and then Google Maps is drawing a line that makes it look like it's a ferry going across the water. I suppose it could be an underwater subway, but I don't think it is. So I think I've actually been on all three of these ferries. Interesting. Let's check out the Wordle, starting with 40. $40 plain bagels? No. Slunk? Past tense of slink. The only vowel is E. That's interesting. Kind of has to be one in the middle. L blank N is just not much of a consonant cluster that we ever have. So we're looking at this. Blend, I guess. 40 plain slunk blend. That's the name of the marijuana brand I've been working on. Pain, for some reason I saw this and immediately thought pain, like pain au chocolat, French for bread. Pamplemousse. Isn't this a kind of bread? Like German for something bread-like? I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining this. I don't see other breads. String lights, angel, tinsel, and candy cane. These are things that go on Christmas trees. I don't think anything else does. So let's just submit this. Spreadsheets and honeycombs have cells. So do organisms. I don't know what a cornichon is. Maybe it has cells, maybe not. Solar panels definitely do. Surprised that's purple. Airbrush, touch-up, fix, Photoshop. These are all to edit a photo. And I don't know, these are French food words? That's the words. French food words. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.